All right, so in this video, we're going to take a look at the audio tracks. So let's say that we want to create an audio track. What you did before is basically to go to the browser here, you search for different samples and you just put them inside of the channel rack or drag them out inside of the arrangement or the playlists. And what you can do now is to grab let's say I want to grab a one-shot sample here. So I have a kick drum here. So what I do now is to just drag it out to one of these tracks. And now I get a question. Do you want to create audio clips, audio tracks, or instrument tracks? So what I can do now is to click audio clips. And what this will do is the same thing as before, just drop the audio inside of the playlist. Or we can do it is to go to audio track. So let's try the audio track first. So now the audio track will be created and we have a sample here. So we have the sample and it's linked up to track inside of the channel rack as well as in the mixer. So everything is linked exactly the same way as the instrument tracks. So what you can do here now is to go and let's say we want something else, some other samples inside of this track. You can do that by just dragging it out as before. But what this will do is now it will be linked to the same mixer track and it will be linked to the same automations as well. So let's say that we create some automations inside of the mixer, which will, by the way, do everything that's inside of this track in the playlist. So very easy here. If you want to create some different, let's say we put some different random samples inside of this here, everything inside of this track in the playlist will be affected of the mixer channel track here. So if I put some effects here, for instance, I want to, let's go back to the plugin database and go to effects here, and I want to get, yeah, I really like the OTT, so let's do that again, and let's just put it there. So now everything will be affected inside of this this track here inside of the playlist. And you can do that before as well, but it's very nice now to automate different stuff. So let's say that we want to automate the volume inside of this mixer track. You can just right click on that, create an automation clip, and you can see now it's everything inside of this track in the playlist here will be automated. Back to our audio here, and I'm going to create one more track. So let's just have this, yeah, this bamboo snare. All right, so let's drag it out to one new empty track here, and let's go with instrument tracks instead. So what this will do is to create a sampler basically as in Ableton. So now you can play this one shot in our piano roll. So let's just double click that clip, and now you can see everything here is linked up on the piano basically. Then you can just play around with like it was an instrument or a plugin. So it will act as an instrument or a plugin more with the audio inside of the wrapper here. And now you can also go and choose and do the regular things you could do in the wrapper. We can delete everything that's inside of this track as well. So delete, everything will be deleted. You can delete the channel, you can unlink it as well as just as before. You just see the same things here basically.